Welcome to another edition of Shelton City Council Looking Ahead with City Manager Jeff Niten. And Jeff, coming up Tuesday, relatively light agenda, but you got some heavy things on the agenda. Want
Yeah,
to get into some of that?
thank you. Next Tuesday, we have the public hearing on an ordinance amending the stormwater code that council adopted, I believe, 2 years ago in order to comply with the NPDES, which is the National Pollution Elimination Discharge System, the permit that the city has. And we adopted those new stormwater regulations, and over time, things change a little bit. So really what this is cleaning up and making sure we're compliant with current state law. There are not a whole lot of changes that will affect the program that we run. We just want to make sure that we match up with what the state law tells us we have to match up with. So incredibly dense technical document that you have to make sure you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. And this is just a change to comply with new regulations coming from ecology in the state.
Now, the other item on there is LTAC. Can you explain what LTAC is for those who don't know?
I will try. So LTAC is the Lodging Tax Advisory Committee, and we use a lot of acronyms in government. And I try not to use those when talking with people because there are so many acronyms I get confused. But LTAC, Lodging Tax Advisory Committee, is a group of individuals made up from people in the community, people that operate hotels and motels in the community. And as a tax, it's a room tax, essentially what it is. But what it does is the LTAC Advisory Committee makes recommendations to City Council about how to use that revenue. And that revenue can only be used for LTAC purposes to draw people into our community to support local events. Things like Forest Festival or other events down on Railroad, Bluegrass in the Forest, for instance, those types of things that draw people in from outside of the community to come visit us and spend some time here and enjoy themselves and enjoy Shelton.
Now, this is when you basically heads in beds is what we're talking about, right?
Yes, pretty much.
Events like that. And can you give us just a little preview of who's getting money this next year?
Yeah, so Bluegrass from the Forest is recommended, and the council will make the final decision on that on Tuesday. But Bluegrass from the Forest is recommended. Forest Festival is recommended. Right. There's a couple of events down at Evergreen Square that have been recommended, so we can support our downtown business owners. And a few other things, and the full list is available along with the dollar amounts that have been recommended. I believe the total dollar amount recommended this year is $68,000, spread across different events so that we can support our community members as they try to draw visitors into Shelton.
How healthy is that fund right now?
Very healthy, actually. It's gone up a little bit each year that I've been here over the last four years. And the members of that committee are very focused on supporting events and organizations that draw people in. And the more people you draw in, the healthier the fund gets, because as you said, heads and beds, that's what it is. That's kind of how it's referred to. But the more people we bring in, the healthier that fund gets, the more community events we can support. It's a good idea and an amazing opportunity for our city.
All right, Jeff. Tuesday night, Shelton City Council in the Civic Center in person, virtually on MasonWebTV.com, or find that Zoom link and participate.
Yes, please.
All right.